Hey kids, welcome to Come Rant With Me, aka Stand Right, Rant Left, aka I'm the one who rants. I'm your host, Matt Gorman. I'm here with my friend, co-host, producer, engineer, David Huey Hayman.
Konnichiwa.
And this is Come Rant With Me. This is my podcast where we talk shit about things that piss us off in the world. Little things, unimportant things, just the little bullshit. Nothing that you're going to see on the news or that's going to be really important to your life, but just the little things that people do and that are just exist in the world that drive you fucking crazy. So that's what we're here for. And today my guest is stand-up comedian SARA STARKMAN. And Sarah and I met when we were working on the show Mother with my friend Mandy Mae Cheatham, who was on an earlier episode of Come Rant With Me, one of our first ones. And Mandy had this show Mother that she was developing into, it was a pilot, she's developing it into a TV series, and we had a little writer's room where we met up a bunch of times and just kind of brainstormed about the directions the show could go and kind of punched up the script and stuff. And that's how I met Sarah. We've kept in touch through social media and all that fun stuff. She's very funny. She's an on-the-rise comedian around Toronto, and we'll talk about that a little bit. And we had a fun conversation, so have a listen. I hope you like it, and enjoy. Peace. Sarah, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me one sentence who you are and what you do.
My name is SARA STARKMAN, and I am a writer and stand-up comedian from Toronto.
Excellent. So now the next part of the show, what we do is a little Q&A. If you haven't listened to the show, which you probably haven't, which is all good. A little thing, which is, it's okay. Why would you? You'll listen. Hopefully you'll listen to this one.
Oh, you can't ask your English stuff. You can't embarrass me with the
English
question. Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Okay, don't embarrass me.
Like, now I want to know.
Okay, so we do a little thing. I'm going to give you two options, and you're going to tell us which one you like better or give your own answer, and you'll figure it out as we go. And
okay.
It'll tell us a little bit about your personality and what you're like. Smooth or crunchy?
Ooh, crunchy.
Nice. That's the correct answer. Hayman, you're wrong on this one, buddy.
There's no correct answers, but that was the correct answer.
No, that is the correct answer for that one. Hayman doesn't want me to ask
No,
this.
no. I just think the correct response is you're weird, and that's also like a fact. You like crunchy, and that's weird.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's weird.
Smooth is weird.
Smooth is weird.
It's all creepy.
Yeah.
They get weird nuggets of stuff.
Of joy.
No, it's peanuts. It's not stuff. It's peanuts.
Yeah, but you
it's
don't
called
know
peanut
that
butter.
for a fact.
Yeah, I do. It's peanut butter. If it was almond butter, there'd be almonds in it.
I don't know.
I don't like almond butter.
I don't like things that are covered in other things.
Are you also weirded out by pulp? Are you a no pulp person too?
Yeah.
My wife is a no pulp
It's a trend.
person.
My partner is a no pulp person.
And I've
too.
had to come around to not. I like pulp.
I like pulp too.
But now I only buy no pulp because otherwise I'm the only person that drinks it. I don't mind no pulp. Like, it doesn't annoy me, but like a little bit of pulp in my
know.
shit. Anyway, I'm going to add that to the list. Pulp or no pulp. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Coupon or coupon?
Oh, coupon.
Fuck. Okay, Hayman, I'm going to stop asking this question because we're losing a terrible battle.
It's just like, you just ask people, are you an idiot like us? You know? Or do you say it correctly?
We both somehow say coupon, but it's not a
like
thing.
an idiot.
But we both do
You
it.
embarrass me.
Sorry. It's me too. It's not just you. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Nah. Oh, you're so fast on these.
I didn't even know that that's how I felt. It just came out.
Oh,
Are
nice.
waffles and pancakes the same things in a different shape?
Yes.
They are, aren't they?
It's the same batter. Yeah, but that's okay. But still, they're pretty different in texture. And
waffle makes much better flavor catcher.
Yeah, no flavor catchers today.
I'm just saying.
We're not going there. Not going there today. We will go to the next flavor catcher question, which is, do you eat chicken wings?
Yeah.
Wingies or drummies?
Oh, drummies.
Nice! I'm winning. Sarah and me are
You are
on a
not
team.
winning. Everyone's taking your drums.
Yeah.
I got the wings all to myself. I'm the one that's winning.
God damn it, you're right.
True that.
Fuck.
I'm winning.
Letterman or Leno?
Oh, Leno.
Leno? Really?
Well,
I'm surprised.
Letterman's kind of a creeper.
Yeah,
if
but
you see him that way,
comedy-wise?
it changes everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I really love jaywalking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, jaywalking is good.
That was good.
But his jokes are, I never loved me as the Leno, but hey, each his own. Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune?
Wheel of Fortune.
Really?
I can't answer
gotta
any of the
describe that.
questions.
Oh, really?
Well,
it's all deduction.
I love it too. You dissed me on the last
Wheel of
podcast.
Fortune?
Yeah,
I
Wheel of
know.
Fortune's
you know what?
I
I
don't
just
get
didn't
it.
grow
I
up
don't get
watching it. I grew up watching Wheel of Fortune. Vanna, Pat. The whole gang.
The fam.
Yeah, right? The Wheel of Fortune fam.
I actually hate Trebek, but I love Jeopardy despite Trebek. Trebek is like
Damn
the
you,
bane
Trebek.
of my existence. But I
and Sean
just
Connery.
love knowledge. I like thinking that I know a lot. I was having a conversation earlier about how no one knows. Dumb people don't know they're dumb. Everyone thinks they're smart. And even dumb people, and like
it's a lethal combo.
and I am like able to like recognize that like I'm relatively smart. Like I'm not fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson, or like I'm smart about certain things. And my wife was like, yeah, but that's what everyone thinks. All the dumb people all think like that they're relatively smart, but they're not. They're dumb.
A lot of them are.
I agree.
But my Jeopardy watching, I feel like, takes me up a notch because I have a bunch of just completely useless knowledge sitting in the back of my head that,
You're a flat earther, aren't you, too?
no.
No?
That's coming around, though, eh? That's
Yeah.
getting big.
What?
Apparently. The fact that
Basketball
that's even a
players,
term, you know? It's
Basketball players are all over that shit right now. Shaq and all these guys that are like...
no, that was a joke.
It was a joke,
Yeah, he came out as
but Kyrie Irving also, a bunch of them came out. Their whole thing is like, it's not really to say the earth is flat. It's more just about like, don't believe everything you're told in textbooks. It was like, their whole thing is like, if I can't see it with my own eyes, why should I believe it? And I'm like, because scientists say it? And like, what do they have to lose? Why are they lying? I don't know.
But there are still photos, just because you can't see it with your own... You know what I mean? There's still a way to see it.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I get the whole like but like to say I'm only gonna believe things I can see with my own eyes is like, then do you think China exists?
I was gonna say, so if you haven't been to Paris and the Eiffel Tower isn't there,
it's not. It's just a myth. No, there's no flat Earth term for Eiffel Tower. I'm an Eiffel Tower denier. It's ridiculous.
I like that, though.
Eiffel Tower denier.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
It's just like as the title
that
for...
Great Wall shit is
No, but
like
for
a
like a-
myth. I don't believe that. There's a wall 1,000 miles long that goes through the hillside in China. I'll believe that shit when I see it.
But you're at an age right now, and with your network of people, you've got the people you're going to get jobs from. You should put that on a business card. People
What?
know your personality.
What? To put what on my business card?
you're an Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel
denier.
Tower denier. Like, that's hilarious. People already know you're an AD. You can fucking do that.
Yeah.
That is great.
That is very.
Black holes or wormholes?
Black holes.
You don't care one way or the other. It seems like.
How
by
did you
your
start
facial
that question
expression.
last time?
Holes, black or worm?
No, you said, holes, which do you prefer, black or worm?
That's true.
It's like,
That
whoa.
was weird. That was weird. Are you into space? Space your thing?
No, I like
No.
looking at the stars, if that counts.
But do you ever look at like the Mars lander video, like photos or any of that kind of shit? No, not your thing. That's
Not my
cool.
thing.
It's not everyone's thing.
Worms aren't my thing either, though.
Wormholes are not for worms, though. They're for time travel in space.
Then what do worms go through?
course.
Einstein's theory.
What does a
about
worm go through?
wormholes. Well, there are wormholes on Earth, but when I was talking about wormholes, I was talking about space, astrophysical.
Oh, we would know this if we watched Jeopardy.
Do you think that's really confusing for worms?
Like, where do we
They
go?
go through their
really
wormhole and they
intellectual
show
worms.
up in like the serious.
They're like,
fucking-
Steve, I don't know what you're talking about.
Vampires or werewolves?
Vampires.
God, you're so fast on these. I need one to make you think for a second. Wine or beer?
Wine.
Which, red or white? Or rosé? Or bubbly?
New Roseanne. Old Roseanne. New Becky. Red.
It used to be white. It used to be red wine, and then it started giving me terrible heartburn. So white wine is my new thing.
Yeah, I'm a Riesling guy. I'm an amateur. I like Riesling, which to me, from what I've been told, is like an amateur move.
Yeah, it's just quite sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't like wine. So I guess that's why I like Riesling. Because I don't really like alcohol.
I don't really like alcohol. I think this is just like a Jewish thing.
Alcohol or weed?
Oh, weed.
Yeah, okay. Jewish thing for sure.
Yeah.
It is weird that so many Jews like weed, eh? I don't
It's
know
the
where-
stomach issues for sure.
think
it's
Because
that?
weed makes your stomach
I
feel
know
better,
a lot
and
of
alcohol
Jews
hurts
like
it.
weed.
Oh,
more
I
than-
think it's disproportionate as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a stomach thing. For my wife, it is. But
Yeah, maybe. Is that where it comes from, you think? Interesting.
I mean, it would make sense. Weed makes your stomach feel better.
Yeah.
And wine makes you... I'm not wine, sorry. Alcohol makes your stomach feel awful.
Cheaper, too. I think it's a cheapness thing. Weed is cheaper than alcohol.
Well, it depends how much you smoke, how much you drink, right?
Yeah, but
Kinda
if you were
contextual.
relatively
family.
the same, to get the same buzz from both, like on a relative level, I feel like it's cheaper to do it with weed. take a couple puffs off a joint gets you to a good place, where the same like 3 or 4 drinks take you to get there. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Affleck or Damon?
Oh.
Stumper. I got a stumper.
You got a stumper.
She's taking their shirts off with her mind.
I think Matt Damon, he lives at the end of my, like all the way at the end of my block.
Matt Damon?
Yeah.
In Toronto?
Together?
What are you talking about?
We're hanging out exclusively.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I'm not allowed to go near his house anymore. No.
Well, his mom won't let him out after
No,
9.
no.
Since the incident.
I don't know if they're still there. Him and his wife used to walk their dogs like right in front of their house. He was here filming something.
Oh, okay. For like long term, for like 6 months or something
Yeah,
like
but
that?
I think he ended up buying the house because of Trump.
Oh, yeah.
And you're Matt Damon, so it's like, sure,
Why
come on
not?
in.
I'll buy
yeah.
that.
Risky. I don't know if the Canadian government has resources to save Matt Damon.
But he has money to spend here.
That's right.
Yeah, and he seems cool. Seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
I can imagine him being down to earth.
Yeah, a pretty good sense of humor.
Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy you could have a conversation with.
Totally.
On the craft truck, you can see him being like, "Hey," talking to a PA
Yeah,
or whatever. Where
totally.
Affleck seems more like he's in his trailer by himself, jerking off or to his own face or something.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, exactly right. Fucking Affleck. Although Affleck, if you're listening, you want to come on the show, you're welcome anytime. He's not listening. Call or text?
Call.
Yeah, you're a caller. You're old school. You're not
Yeah.
like the young generation.
I like
Likes to write in emojis and that's it.
I like to text, but it's just so much less complicated with a phone call. So many things get misconstrued so easily over text message. It's just, yeah.
It's
Which
true.
is so counterintuitive.
There's no tone when you're writing,
That's
right?
the thing.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
We need a tone button.
I've got tone. I do.
Your tone is the same all the time, and it's like rage.
Yelling!
You should write in all
Just
caps. for
passionate.
sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's better than
I have had
mine.
problems when I send emails and people take my tone the wrong way because they hear my voice in a certain way when and then they're writing me back getting all angry and I'm like, no, that's not what I said. All I said was,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
It's called my marriage.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
I'm talking work
every day.
work shit that happens with me. I've had that a few times.
And
Anyway.
It's really annoying. I said something to my sister the other day and she wrote back, relax. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I asked you a normal question. Are you crazy? And then we had a fight for nothing, right?
Fucking sisters. I don't have any. But if I did, fuck a goddamn
You
it.
could borrow mine. I can barely handle her.
Oh God, I'll switch my brother for your sister.
Okay.
We'll make that shit happen. Pretty sure my brother doesn't listen to this, so it's all good. Cool. Let's get into the show. What do you want to rant about, Sarah? What do you want to rant
Do you know
about
that I
today?
made a list? I have so many things to rant
That's
about. It was like
awesome.
hard to narrow it
Unpack it
down.
all.
It's amazing.
Okay. One of the things lately, it's not lately, but anyway, people who play their music or YouTube videos or they watch like a fucking sitcom on the way home on the streetcar, on the bus, whatever, TTC.
Yeah.
And they play it without their earphones in.
That a thing? I
What?
don't think I've seen that.
But do you ride the rocket?
Not as
Exactly.
much as you do.
Yeah.
Probably not on a daily basis.
Yeah, day.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Really? How do they hear it? First of all, how can they hear it?
What do you mean, how can they hear
Like,
it?
how
I
can-
can hear it.
Oh, okay.
So the point is that they feel so entitled, like they own the streetcar or they're
Right.
DJing the subway for us.
I've felt the desire to DJ the subway before, but I've never done it. But I've been on the subway and I've been listening to tunes in my ear and I'm looking around and I'm just thinking to myself like, everyone would enjoy this song right now. If I had like a big 80s style boombox, I would blast this shit and we'd get a dance party going on this subway right now, but I've never done it.
I don't think that's where it comes from. Like, I don't think these people
No.
are like, I want to brighten
I want to
these
share.
people. I want to share.
They're
brighten
like,
these
I
people."
forgot my headphones. Or
So
they just don't give a
fuck
shit.
all. They just don't give a shit. Second cup, it's happened at. I don't know why I said that. At a coffee shop, it's happened.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. It makes me furious. We obviously can't talk about it too much because it's never happened to you.
Well, no, it's fine. I just here I'll go in another direction. I don't get people that watch TV shows or movies on their phones.
I don't get it
It's
either.
tiny. I have a 55-inch TV at home, and I watch almost all my shit on there. Even like laptops. People that don't have a TV and they just watch movies and TV shows on their laptops.
don't get that
I'm like,
either.
you're watching everything on a 15-inch, like as if it's 1960, and you're all crowded around the 16-inch black and white TV. Like it's fucking It costs $300 to buy like a 40-inch TV. Go fucking buy a TV and plug your laptop into it. I don't know. I just don't. The cell phone thing, though, people watching anything longer than like a 10-minute video on their cell phone is, I don't get it. All right, what else you got, Sarah? That's.
What else
I
we got?
fully agree on that. That's crazy. The subway thing. I haven't really been a witness to that, but I can imagine that would be crazy. Yeah.
People that idle their cars while they stare at their phones.
Oh yeah.
That kills me. Ugh. Like, I can't handle. Gas is expensive. How do you have the time to just try? Like, it's a lot of. I do a lot of staring because I stand and contemplate whether or not I'm going to scream at them. But they're like trying to figure out their apps. It's a lot of baby boomers trying to figure out how they use their phones while they like grossly pollute the earth.
Yeah. Right. See, here's my thing. I'll go in another, again, taking what you're saying, going in a slightly different direction. People who are in a park today, I was driving through a mall parking lot, waiting to go into the mall to whatever, return something. I hate fucking malls, but you got to go sometimes. And this guy gets into his car and I'm like, oh, great parking spot. And I pull up and wait, and then the guy's sitting in his car on his cell phone for like 8 minutes.
No.
And I'm sitting there and I've got my turn signal on. I almost want to like honk, like, hey buddy, are you leaving or are you not leaving? It's like, if you get in your car and you're in a busy parking lot and there's cars circling looking for spots, get in your car and fucking drive away and go look at your cell phone, or look at your cell phone before you get in your car. It's just so frustrating when you're sitting
so
there
entitled.
And it's like they're fucking, it's one thing you see someone strapping their kids into their car seats, whatever, things that like you need to do that take time. But yeah, I'm just going to sit in my car and send a couple text messages with my car idling and my lights on. Like, by all appearances, they're ready to leave their parking spot, but you're gonna wait here until I'm ready to go. What, you do that? You got a face on.
No.
You do that.
Have to invoke fights.
Oh, you want to do it to piss people off.
Like, test me.
You love people
fucking go at
pissing me off.
Yeah. Like, I have problems.
We were
yeah.
We were in Florida. We were in Florida in the winter, and we were at like a beach parking lot, and there's limited parking, and I had my wife get out of the car and go knock on someone's window who's like sitting in their car.
Yes, good for her.
Like, knock on the window, like, are you leaving anytime soon? Because we have 2 kids.
Kidding? Oh my God.
No, she did it. I wouldn't do it. I made her do it because I was like, if I do it, I'm gonna be like, are you getting out of your fucking car anytime soon? Where she was like,
fucking
me,
brush
sir.
your teeth, and second of all, get the fuck away from my car.
Yeah, but she went up and she was all polite and she was like,
so small.
knock. Excuse me, sir, but are you leaving anytime soon? Because we have 2 kids and we really want to. And then it was like, nice, good on you.
Oh man,
because I couldn't do that
but
shit.
You'd be running at
people
me.
are so sneaky, right? Like that, no one would. They're hidden in their cars. They feel brave because it's sort of similar to like if you go to a restaurant and someone's finished up and there's this huge queue,
but
and you're just sitting there picking your nose.
It's freezing cold, and like, what if I like want to like?
It's not freezing cold the whole year.
Yeah, but like, let's say I get in my spot. Okay, so I get in my spot. I'm gonna turn on my car. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna pick what podcast I want to listen to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the come rant with
if there's a car waiting for your spot sitting there, let's say it's on Adelaide right here and there's a car waiting to park parallel and take your spot, you're gonna sit in your car and they're blocking a lane of traffic.
Not on Adelaide. You gotta have some fucking respect. Yeah.
Not Adelaide.
Adelaide is the exception to the rule.
That's my office.
Yeah. Wherever I am, that's the spot. You don't do that shit. Anywhere else, I don't give a shit.
I get that similar rage to you though. I did a 10K in October and it was for cancer, and I passed some old guy in his car just idling for ages, and I was like, if I loop around and come back and he's still here, I'm gonna say something. So I went, we're running for cancer, motherfucker, turn off your car. He was like 85 and like didn't know what to do with himself. He probably died right there, and those are the last words he heard. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta rage at people, but yeah, I try to refrain from raging at strangers because you never know.
You just rage on those you love?
But like love rage, but not anything. I don't know. I've had scenarios. I've had rage. I know Huey's had road rages. I had a guy. I like cut a guy off once because if I were to win the lottery tomorrow, there's a fairly good chance that I would live out my days driving on the highways and pulling in front of people driving slowly in the left lane and slowing down to the point to force them to leave the left lane and then slamming on the gas and disappearing with my finger up, because I fucking hate those people, and I'll like cut people off and whatever. I had a guy once get out of his car at a red light. I cut him off, and then he got out of his car, and I like rolled my window up, and he pounded my window. Fuck you, motherfucker! Cutting me off like that, bitch! And I was like,
careful.
And I was like, dude, you gotta fucking move when you're whatever he was doing wrong. I don't even remember. Then he spit on my window, and I was like, and I'm a pacifist. I don't fight. I've never been in a fist fight with anyone other than my siblings. So I was like scared because I'm
of
pussy,
course.
and I.
Well, so you don't know this guy.
Yeah,
He's crazy.
and it's like, yeah, but that's the thing. In the States, like, people get shot for that shit. But 100%. In Canada, we have the joy of at least, worst case scenario, someone's going to spit on your car. I've never seen a gun pulled out.
I don't know. That's what my mom tells me all the time. She's like, don't honk too loud at people or do anything because someone could come out with a gun.
Where does your mom live? She lives in Toronto?
She lives in Yonge and Eglinton. We used to live in North York. Like, I don't know where she gets these ideas. It's just paranoia.
Yeah, that's like from TV. It's from Cops.
That's from
whatever.
Oh my god.
Or YouTube.
Oh my god. Criminal Minds, Law and Order, SVU.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. It's be afraid. Be afraid. Don't act
life
out.
in fear. Yeah.
Be a sheep. Walk in line. Don't honk your horn. Someone might shoot you. I love my horn. My horn is my best friend.
I honk for other people.
Me
is that
too.
normal?
I get so annoyed when there's two cars. If there's someone like making a left turn and they're not going, and the two cars behind them don't honk, and I have to be the one that honks, I honk, and I'm honking at all three of them because I'm like, fuck the guy at the front and fuck you other two for not honking and making me do it.
And they're like all on their phones for sure.
They don't care. No one cares. They're just like, what's this fucker honking at? Whatever.
Where are we?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
God damn it. I hate people.
I hate people too. I would love to just work with animals.
Yeah. Animals are dicks too, though, sometimes.
They can be.
Depends on the animal. Cats are dicks.
Cats are dicks.
Yeah, we didn't get into that in the Q&A, but cats are dicks. Dogs are usually good.
Dogs are the best. I thought you said in the Q&A it was cats or dicks.
No, cats or dogs.
I was like,
was usually cats or dicks was no, that's a different thing.
It's a stumper. Dogs for sure.
Yeah.
Do you want my
you
other
got a third
rants?
one? Let's hear it. These are good. I like these, and they're making me jump to other places, which I think is good.
Okay, this is controversial, but anyone who has more than 2 children in 2017.
More than 2, so 3 is out of bounds.
Okay,
I fucking agree with this.
I don't disagree. I'm just pondering.
it's not out of bounds. I just feel like we're not birthing farmhands anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
at this point in time, if you're gonna have 3+ kids, at least one of them better be churning butter in a fucking bonnet. You know what I mean? Like that is the criteria for sure.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's just like our resources are limited
Yeah.
at this point.
You don't have enough butter. No.
It's almost like
I literally, how stupid I am. I was like, we're running low? Imagine the Brits would lose it.
yeah, I think I don't know is it an ego thing? Is it I have enough money that I can have as many kids as I want because I have
you met
part
some of
of
these
it.
kids? It's about getting it right.
Yeah, well, there's that too. But
How about, the grass is green where you water it, okay? You can use that money to pay for therapy for your fucking kids.
Yeah.
Fix those fuckers.
No, it's just, I just feel like it's disrespectful to the rest of the earth at this point to just
offensive.
have. It is. It's offensive. It's careless.
Your car
Yeah.
becomes offensive.
It's
your house becomes
irresponsible.
offensive.
yeah. Yeah, I am more like, from a practical standpoint, I have 2 kids. I just had my second kid, and I can't imagine having 3. That's fucking crazy. First of all, your life becomes completely consumed. People like to say, as soon as you have kids, your whole life changes, but like, that's not true.
You should be allowed to have
you can maintain your life. Things change. Your priorities change a bit. Your schedule changes. You have to be up earlier in the morning and whatnot, but like, you can maintain your lifestyle for the most part. And even with 2 kids, I feel like, obviously, right at the beginning, it's harder, but like, after a certain amount of time, the kids grow up to a certain age to the point where they can have someone else take care of them and you can like do the things you want to do. But once you get up to like 3, 4, 5 kids, every fucking day is just consumed. All you do is take care of your kids
And spend
you
all
have
your
no,
money on
and
them.
you fucking end up hating them.
But there is a
because
sweet spot
you have
where
no
that,
life.
There's a sweet spot where that goes full circle and it like laps itself and the kids start taking care of each other. I think it's like bad to have 2 kids, but it might be great to have 9 kids.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Because then they
true.
start taking care of the brood.
No, but
Then
this
you don't
is
have
the
to do
farm
anything.
mentality.
It's like a
This is what
driver-
I mean.
Yeah, well, I live in a neighborhood where there's a lot of religious Jewish people, and I'm Jewish, and we all are Jewish, so we all can talk shit about Jews if we want.
I'm not.
And
I am by birth.
and well, yeah, Jewish,
Ish.
you know, is the go-to. But I have a bunch of families in my neighborhood that are just like that have like 7 or 8 children. You see them walking around in like broods, and like the 8 or 10-year-old is pushing the stroller with the babies in it and stuff. And they put them to work, but not in like a farm sense, in like a child rearing. Mom's fucking pregnant with the next one. I can't change diapers. I'm fucking
What's the point? So you're
pregnant
just
with
having
twins.
kids to take care of your kids. It's
Yeah.
probably cheaper just to get a nanny.
It's because of God, I guess.
Some
I
people
don't
like to
know, 'cause
people watch.
someone, Jacob, said that go forth and prosper or some shit, and then
Yeah.
they took it seriously.
He was
like,
even if
book
that
is made up.
happened.
That book is not
Okay,
real.
even if the book was real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the book was real.
It was written 5,000 years ago.
When there wasn't 7 billion people and counting.
Awesome. Good rant, Sarah.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
What do you got to plug? You got anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm hosting Aparna and Sherla's first night at Comedy Bar on April 6th at 8 p.m. It's going to
Okay.
be awesome. I'm very excited. She's super funny and talented.
Cool.
And then I'm doing the She Dot Festival in Toronto. So
When's that?
May 4th to 7th.
Okay.
And it's all over the city.
That's all stand up?
Yes.
Cool.
She Dot is all stand up. I had to stop and think about that.
Nice.
If maybe there was storytelling or whatever. Yeah, and those are the big ones. Oh, I'm doing the Jewish comedy festival.
Ooh,
May 28th.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, the whole fan family's coming.
Oh, nice.
I'm told I can say anything I want, which will be very funny as well. Yeah, no, those are probably my big ones. Other than that, just grinding it out at all the scuzzy bars all around the city.
Nice. Keep on keeping on.
I'm living the dream.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
The hustle's real. Well, that was another Come Rant with me. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you're still here. I don't know why I'm still here. I ask myself that every week. Someone save me. Send an email or something. Find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Come Rant Podcast. You can hit Matt at comerantpodcast@gmail.com. Come back. Tune in. Share. Tell your friends. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can find us. Can you use Google? You can't use Google? Just fucking turn your phone off right now. But if you can use Google, you can find us. You already found us, but tell your friends to use their fucking Google machine. Love you. Bye.